And welcome to another episode of CIW. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It is Bret Hart versus Agent 47, one fall to a finish. Here comes the Hitman. My name is the Colonist. And we are so happy to be back here, ladies and gentlemen. We've got so much action packed here for you. In the next several weeks, I am truly excited to say that we've got some tremendous shows coming your way, some tremendous matchups, and it all is going to culminate in a 4-day anniversary WrestleBration Extravaganza, beginning on February 1st and culminating on the actual anniversary day itself, February 4th. We have got 16 matchups over 4 days that you are truly going to enjoy. We've got other surprises in store for you that entire week, as well as 3 hype videos, this being the first of 3. Here, this Battle of the Hitmen. We have gotten so many people back to be able to compete here in CIW. I am so thankful. We have had this guy, Michael Corleone, you know him, he's a CIW veteran, coming in, helping out with the funds, so therefore we can't quite tell you where we are. However, here comes Agent 47, the other Hitman. And like I said, this is one fall to a finish. This is going to be a tremendous matchup, I'm sure. And of course, we have 2 other matches coming up. This match obviously being released on Friday, the 16th. Friday the 17th. And then next week, on the 24th, we are going to have another match release, as well as one right before on the 31st. And that's going to be our last hype video before we get to the big grand show. It's great to be back. It's great to have everybody back. These 2 men obviously wanting to claim of the Hitman, want to know who really is the best Hitman out there. Is it Agent 47? Is it the excellence of execution? We're going to find out here tonight. And I am, as I said, so thrilled to be able to sit here and commentate and do my part. And referee Jerry Jones assigned to this contest. Jerry putting on a little weight, probably the stress of what's going on with the Cowboys, and here we go. And an Irish whip, no dice there. And a vicious right elbow to the back of the neck. And Agent 47 not wasting any time, going straight for the damaged area of Bret Hart. Obviously, Bret, a history of concussions, obviously what caused him to retire in the first place. And Bret and I certainly no strangers. And but to my knowledge, he and Agent 47 have never crossed paths, and now 47 leaving the ring, and Jerry Jones gonna look like he was gonna do a count, but 47 looks like he just went to get some air, which I wouldn't even blame Agent 47. I mean, this is Bret Hart we're talking about. This is the excellence of execution, the master of the sharpshooter. And the man who made Pink and Black famous, really, when you think about it, no disrespect to Jim Neidhart, obviously, a big proponent of that, but the one who truly made Pink and Black famous, certainly Bret Hart. Now, Bret going for a back suplex right on the head and the neck of 47, right on that barcode. And that does not bode well for Agent 47. Neither does this wrenching of the calf and the quad by Bret Hart. Not enough to get Agent 47 to tap out, but that's no surprise, at least to me. Now, these 2 fighting hard, but really, so far, it has been all Bret Hart here on the right hand. And down goes 47. And we are going to have, if all goes well, and the contract negotiations go the way that I hope, again, working on the legs is Bret, we will have additional commentary for the anniversary WrestleBration, but of course, that is still being negotiated. Obviously, the master of negotiation, one of the best, is Michael Corleone, and I, of course, adding my piece of the pie, so to speak. 47 trying to get a little ahead of there, but a front face lock by Bret Hart. And will this be enough to get 47 to tap? And referee Jerry Jones trying to just stay out of the way, probably the best thing to do for these 2. And Bret Hart obviously a little winded. This is Bret Hart obviously getting up there in age, but agreed to come in and wrestle tonight to maintain his honor. Now what a slap. Just a knife-edge chop slap across the chest. And now a knee to the gut counter by Bret. Bret, who's really been maintaining the advantage here tonight. But as we know, anything can happen in a CIW match. This is still very early, and 47, perhaps smartly, going to get some air and keep himself separated from Bret Hart. Bret just trying to do all he can, and Bret did not notice 47 going straight for the Irish whip and knocks him square out of the ring violently. And Bret, I guess, just caught a little bit in a daze there, and now Bret trying to counter 47, but in bad spot here for Bret Hart, and what a face buster, hurting the facial complexion, the extremities, such as the nose, which is, I guess, the only extremity on the face, but now you know, in case you needed a little scientific lesson there. But the referee's count at 6. Jerry Jones, is Bret not going to get counted out, though? No way Bret Hart would get counted out in a match with such magnitude as coming up with the ownership of your name. Oh, wait a second. And oh, God! A fallaway slam over the top rope and onto the floor. And now the referee's count starts again, and now breaking the count by leaving the ring is Agent 47. I don't know, that could have been a count out right there if he had let it slide, but Bret obviously not going to quit. A man with a tremendous amount of resolve, the native of Calgary, Agent 47. I'm actually not sure where Agent 47 is from, his origins. Truthfully, breaking the fourth wall, I never really played much of the game Hitman, or any of the games Hitman, so I'm not quite sure. But now working on the arm is Bret Hart, just wrenching the leg. Very technical maneuver by the man whose technique has earned him one of the monikers of being one of the best wrestling technicians, one of the best mat technicians of all time. And now going up, and it looks like we're going to see a nice vicious backbreaker. Oh no, side slam. Side slam by Agent 47 on Bret Hart, and 47 has really done his best to take advantage of the situation and take the fight to Bret Hart, something you have to do when fighting a man like this. And right now, as it stands, it looks like this match really could go to either man, and a miscommunication by both individuals. Bret went the other direction to try to get him off the top rope, and then 47 went for an elbow drop, but Bret was nowhere near him. And obviously this fight fatiguing both men to get to that point, a body slam by Bret. I was talking to Bret before this matchup, and Bret, as I mentioned, he and I are certainly no strangers, and we talked a little bit about that, but he said really this match is more than just taking the name of the Hitman. It's about reasserting to everyone why he was given the name the Hitman in the first place. I reached out to Agent 47, got no comment. No surprise there. And now a bulldog, a standing bulldog by Bret Hart. And will this be enough to put away Agent 47? Thumb to the eyes, and now 47, as has been documented, lost a best-of-5 series to Mr. Clean back in one of the back in the day when we were doing regular shows. And in that match, I mean, that was a pretty vicious set of 5. Arguably some of the best wrestling that CIW's seen before or since. And now just stomping the knee of Bret, trying to make it that much harder for Bret to put on that sharpshooter. Agent 47, master of the silencer, has put away many an opponent. And now vaulting again, Bret Hart over the top and a springboard down. And Bret Hart now reeling after a huge set of attacks by Agent 47, some very high energy, high octane maneuvers. But Bret, as we've mentioned, will not be one to set aside and sit down and lay down for anybody. And now an abdominal stretch, and Agent 47 showing his technical ability, trying to go wrestling move for wrestling maneuver. And so far has done a pretty good job of that. But who will it be? And a swinging DDT. A counter, a beautiful move by 47. And what's 47 got in mind here? And it could be, what a power slam. And will that be enough to put Bret Hart away? And might be going for a cover. Will it be enough? 2, and it's over. And Agent 47 with a power slam after several big maneuvers comes out your winner. And I'm very impressed with 47. Bret obviously put up a hell of a fight, but this is nowhere close to done, ladies and gentlemen. This is match one of so many, leading up to our culmination, which is the anniversary celebration. Thank you very much for watching. I can't wait to see you ready next Friday for match number 2 of 3 hype videos. My name's The Colonist, and we'll see you next time. We're back, baby.